Da 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 da. Hey, Chad.
117 deaths so far.
Nice.
Again, it seems a little light still. Where am I? Where did I end up? Right here. Go.
How long did Pete says this game is only 11 hours? But God, I remember. Maybe I just was really bad at it. I remember this game taking much longer back in the day.
I mean, I guess it would also depend how old you were when you were playing it. I remember I said before when I played Wind Waker when I was a very little baby, I did not understand how save games work, and so I just never saved the game. And every time I started the game, it started right from the beginning.
Oh, Miller,
and I thought, oh, you just have to play through the entire game in one thing, because I thought, like, Outset Island was the entire game.
Oh, you didn't know nothing because you were baby.
I was baby, and I had, like, earlier on grown up on, like, Flash games and browser games, and so I didn't think a game could last longer than 30 minutes.
God. You grew up on Flash games. That's weird.
I had to do that with Rayman because it had a weird password system that I never figured out, and for a while I also did not figure out you could save your game normally.
Aww.
And same for Croc too.
Oh my God. Hey, at least you guys had save game options. Most of the NES games did not have that option. If you lost, you just had to accept it. You couldn't even pop a quarter into it.
Having to write down graph out all my Mega Man passwords.
Or if your sibling wanted to take over, or if you lost power.
Oh God.
One of the advantages of having no siblings.
Okay, let's try this. But as a chicken.
Burp.
Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Pecking your way to victory. This is how real chickens do it, you know.
Seems a little easier.
Everything's easier. Everything's easier when you're a downward pecking chicken. I mean, come on. Everybody knows that. It's the pecking order. Man, look at that. Look at that.
Look at that bird.
Look at that. Look at that bird. Kieran says there are college students and possible people in the audience here who have never lived in a world without WoW. Wow.
That was approximately 1,000 times easier than doing it as regular Link.
Yeah, it is.
Seems like it.
Oh my gosh, everyone's looking at me now. Oh wait. Different bird.
Or is it?
Ooh.
I like that you can just talk with people as the chicken.
How about that? It's my special medicine.
What? You never feel compelled to provide quest-relevant information to random chickens that walk up to you?
Well, if it's a talking chicken, I assume it must be important.
It's gotta be one of those things, though. If you're in a world where magic is like an uncommon but not unexpected thing, that if a talking animal just comes up to you and asks something, you just treat it like anything else.
But how do you know Link's actually talking, though, as a chicken? I mean, doesn't he usually just like, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay, so he's just as articulate as a chicken.
Yeah. And you just understand what... It's like Lassie, you just understand what the hell he wants. Oh, you're on a quest, aren't you, you little drumstick? Well, I've got a real great upgrade in my soup pot.
I love that Breath of the Wild completely lampshaded that, because they had the Zelda's notes where just like, oh my gosh, he's so verbose, and like all these other times, and he loves food and all this kind of stuff, and he talked about this anxiety of being the lead knight and having to fill up to his father's potential. I'm just like, Why are we getting all this characterization third-handed?
Yeah.
Because it's funny.
I mean, yes.
Get over there. Is that north?
It is
of-
funny, but also it's just like
It has to be north of the palace.
weird.
It's just like Chell in Portal. She always has a lot to say, except when she's pissed off at a computer.
Have you heard of the fan theory that the reason Chell never responds is because she's actually deaf and GLaDOS doesn't know it?
Oh, God.
So that's why she doesn't react to any of the chiding GLaDOS gives her.
Oh, that makes too much sense.
Some people have said, "Oh, that doesn't actually fit in text." I think it fits perfectly well in text. There's not really much of anything that she necessarily has to have heard in order for the game to continue.
Yeah, I think most of the cues are visual.
Yeah, the only thing I can think of is just like near the end of Portal 1 when GLaDOS is like, "Thank you for your service, and we're not going to dispose of you." But like, you can see your platform slowly riding towards a fiery pit. I don't think you need to be told that, hey, we're going to kill you. I think you could just see what's happening and react to it.
I've heard that theory and mentioned it before, and in my experienced opinion it makes sense.
That makes
opinion from the expert here.
it makes
I
GLaDOS.
remember one counter to the theory was, Chell couldn't actually respond to Wheatley at the beginning of Portal 2. It's like, she doesn't actually respond to Wheatley. She jumps instead of saying apple.
God. It kind of makes GLaDOS's potato monologues a little more tragic because she's having all these ruminations and stuff, and Chell's just doing her thing.
That.
Reminds me, Rick, did you add Mythix's potato?
I have not. Technically, it actually needs a blink animation, but I need to add that in.
Oh, okay.
So you just want the potato to be completely unblinking. The eyes always see.
God.
Brooke, if you want, I could try to do that for the thing I did.
I have no idea what he's talking about, chat, and I'm interested now.
Hey, Millie, don't forget to do the thing.
I forgot it.
Well, this is Fire here to remind you. Do the thing.
No.
Chat's talking about
So we
frying
have one
you.
more headstone in a palace or two, I believe.
Yes.
Dude, if West is potato and Miller's the wings, we've got like a combo going.
Who's the fizzy drink?
Who's a visitor?
Oh, it's slush. There you go.
That's slush. Yeah, perfect.
Yeah.
We also have the venison.
I want it.
Oh no! It was Ray.
Nothing down
Yeah,
there.
we don't want we need like a venison cutlet. We don't want just actual venison.
Are there
We
any
need that
restaurants
deep fried Ray. So everyone,
oh my
I need you
God.
to go find a picture of Ray and post it on Facebook, and then take a screenshot and post it on Facebook, and keep doing that like 50 times.
I'm
until
vaguely
it's
curious.
so degraded.
No, my pixels.
I'm curious now though if there are like any fast food places that serve game of any sort, like bison burgers or elk or elk.
Fast
You know,
food? No, I don't think so.
I don't think it would be fast food.
The problem there is fast food is already like difficult to maintain food safety stuff
right?
because you got very low-paid workers in a very lax environment usually.
Yeah.
And game is much harder to maintain food safety on than farmed animals.
Just make it unsafe. Like, what could go horribly wrong with that?
Ah, yes. Would you like some bison tartare?
God.
You can literally see the carcass in the back. It's still bleeding out and it's quivering a little bit.
there's like a little coyote nibbling on it in the back of the restaurant. Right? No, get out of here! Go! I told you to get out of here! You're making us look
Oh
bad.
yeah, wait. Go north. Other side.
Oh, there's like north side of this island?
Haven't I been up here? Did I miss something last time I was here? Yes, I did.
Oh.
Yeah, there's that over there.
Oh.
How do I get up there?
Oh, the eyeballs are your steps.
Are they? They seem a little random to do that.
Huh. Maybe. That was my first thought.
And they die.
Oh, they do.
Audie
don't
Moore
they?
Just
says,
say
"Why
that
are
now
you-"
you have the means to solve this.
Well, maybe I'll just cast Enigma.
Moore says, "Why are you chicken?" This is a remake of Zelda 2 that replaces the fairy spell with chicken. So it's not as overpowered as fairy, and there's some new puzzles that are designed around it.
Okay, it's not that.
What
Chimkin.
would Fedric be? Well, Fedric is a noodle, so clearly he'd be like ramen
If
or
I
something.
just jump over
Yeah.
here.
Or no, he'd be the like spaghetti that Jollibee serves. Like gross fast food spaghetti.
Don't like that.
No, don't.
Well,
Very hairy spaghetti.
I could cast Thunder and it might hit it. But I need to get my magic back. Let's see. I can't hurt these guys. How am I doing? I don't have enough magic.
So is Jonas the only inedible one of us?
How
That sure is a-
ironic.
That sure is a question.
Jonas is not inedible, but the only way to really consume him faithfully is as roadkill.
Oh. Well,
Okay.
now I feel better.
Spend my entire magic bar in order to kill that slime.
Nice.
How many do I have?
Was that it? I mean, was that the
8
only...
slimes?
There wasn't anything else on that?
Team Cobra is the salad, of course.
Yeah, of course. The Canadian salad. What makes it Canadian? It's got maple leaves. Yeah. And moose vinaigrette. I don't know. Ugh.
Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do.
Serena says, no, Jonas is the biscuit.
Am I now? You calling me Poppin' Fresh?
I think
What
the
you
thing
said?
is that we need to need you, and then you're gonna be fluffy.
Nobody needs me. I wish somebody did. No,
Me rasping my knuckles against you.
uh,
You're required. We absolutely love you, Jonas. We
Okay,
need
but-
you all the time.
describing it like that makes it sound weird. Yeah, Miller, I like the rasping of your knuckles. That's how I say it. That's my, yeah, that's it. Right there. Wait, but no, you're a bird. You have those weird wing fingers.
Yeah, and?
Yeah. Those aren't good.
Swingers.
Those aren't valid. Those are valid in the state of Jonastan. What am I even saying?
They're not valid, so wait, what do I have to do? Do I have to, like, wear mittens all the time?
Yeah, you have to wear. You have to wear like.
Yes, I
you have
did
to wear
visit
these.
that cave. Okay.
You have to wear these weird-looking things that look like human hands over your wings. They're like safety-proofing you.
Ugh.
And then you have to wear this thing over your beak that looks like a human mouth. Oh my god! It's so wrong! I need to stop.
You ever figure out that dark spot in the forest?
Nope. Hammer doesn't affect it.
Huh.
Sometimes we're just hanging out here, and I'm like, wow, Jonas is
Does the
still
recorder
going
affect it?
down that track.
Still doing what?
Still going down that path.
Nope.
It's kind of stupid.
Well, I imagine it is. See, have I been to that cave?
Basically, Ray, here's the thing. I kind of figured it out. When I was a kid, I was profoundly awkward and didn't have a lot of friends because I never had a sense of when to shut up. Like, either I was completely quiet or I was saying awkward shit. I won't retell any of it, but there were some very ridiculous conversations at summer camp where I just made a complete ass of myself. And I never actually forgot that. In fact, it kind of haunted me. Like my brain will sometimes be like, "Hey, remember that stupid thing you said in 6th grade? Guess what? It still happened, and you can never forget it." And I realized during, once we started the stream, once I found my footing a little bit, I realized that that's actually a superpower. Like, you watch pretty much every raunchy comedian, George Carlin, Robin Williams, they're just tapping into that. That's all it is. People, they're smart. They're, comedians like that have all sorts of witty observations. Are you screwed?
No, I can walk that.
Oh, okay. Comedians have all these witty observations, but fundamentally, the ones who are really memorable for, being raunchy, they're just channeling that subconscious brain flow of garbage, It's funny because it rings true. That's why, it's because everyone has that to one degree or another. And like actually hearing it is weird and jarring, yet very real. And I think that's kind of what I tap into sometimes on stream. It's great.
Fire, fairy, jump, enigma. Well, I already cast fire.
Wow, you have to do all of them? Alright. Oh, I hope it's not in order. Oh, okay, good. That's neat. But yeah, like, I am never this bullshitty in real life. In real life, I'm actually moderately quiet. But, put me on a mic, and it's...
Yeah, it's funny how meeting you at TFF last year is just like much more chill than you were here on the streams. I was a little disappointed. I was like, no, I want to see the crazy Jonas in real life.
Well, I mean, we did do the panel.
Yeah.
But yeah, it doesn't always come out. Just
I'd argue that was Stoker unleashing it from you. Wow, this is some bull hockey.
Yeah, this is rough.
Yeah. Maybe cast 3rd level protect. Prodiga.
Ow.
Prodiga. But yeah, I think on some level, there's this part of me that's like, haha, take that 80s, memory of awkward 80s campers. I just thought, okay, you know what? If my brain's gonna, make me remember this, I'm just gonna redo it and in front of an audience and get everyone to appreciate it.
Yeah.
I came up with some pretty good one-liners back in the day, but It's all about reaction.
I hope this is not an entire boss rush.
Ugh. Unlike a brawl.
What if it is?
Oh boy, have we got some news for you, buddy.
No, it is not.
Well, that's good.
Oh.
This turnaround and reflect stuff is a
You know,
little...
standing on this one side is easier.
This feels a little bit unnecessary.
I do find the fight is more manageable from the sides than the center for some reason.
I
Well,
was
that's
gonna say,
because
you're
he
fighting-
only has like a 1 in 4 chance of appearing behind you from there.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you're less likely to have two of them coming from both directions at the same time, which is when you get caught.
Ow.
Ashley says, speaking of Stoker, where is he? And Bob for not mentioning him. Stoker's on a brief hiatus. He will be back, but we don't exactly know when.
He is focusing on him.
Yeah. I'm actually, like, I do that sometimes. I've taken a few weeks off here and there, and I'm a big proponent of, like, everybody rotating out every now and then. Like, don't do every day, because you'll go cuckoo. You'll go cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs.
What's that, Jonas? Don't arrive to every stream all the time. Don't be on every single one, no matter how much you care about the game or anything.
Well, okay. I mean, if it's a game you love, then yeah, by all means. But
I haven't even hit him once this time.
But yeah, I believe in variety. It's the spice of life.
I also agree variety is a nice thing. Variety is not how you get shit done. Perseverance is.
Well, true. I mean, well, granted, but I mean, this isn't this stream is not a project. Well, it is kind of a project, I guess, if you're doing the coding for the thing. But
Another thing I did was cast jump and just avoid waves when they come from both sides. And the flames.
That's fair. It's bad you can't do like double-sided reflect, because that would make it easy.
Oh, come on.
Ugh, he's such a dick. Ugh. Oh, there you go.
Yeah, ahead.
All that for a drop of blood. This is creative, but again, it feels like overkill.
Why does that fire have to stay there for so long?
Things where I'm looking at this fight and I'm just like, is this sped up? Is it like tied to clock speed or something? And because you're not,
It does kind of feel like that.
Yeah. Roscoe Modowski says Ganon came back the same way Palpatine did. You mean somehow he returned? You know, if you watch that line, you can almost feel Oscar Isaac wincing as he says it. He's like, somehow Palpatine returned. Give me the paycheck.
I mean, it kind of makes sense that in universe they wouldn't know, but like you're still supposed to like tell the audience at some point.
Nope, Ryan Johnson, there is a mystery.
Finally.
Is there an answer to it? No.
Alright.
Answers don't exist, just the mystery exists.
I don't
mean,
know.
I have to solve the mystery? I have to present the solution? Or
I mean,
a like compelling ending to this? No, it's just a mystery forever, or wasn't a mystery and has some stupid explanation.
I give Star Trek a little bit of a pass because it's not really sci-fi. It's more like space fantasy. You know?
Nope, I'm going back to grab that magic.
Star Trek?
No, did I say Star Trek? Star Wars!
Yeah, I'd say, yeah, Star Wars gets that pass.
So, yeah. Star Trek is a different beast. But yeah, I kind of let Star Wars off the hook a little bit. I mean, I knew...
another magic there. That looks like a respawning area.
I especially knew with J.J. Abrams helming it that it would be a little bit different. I mean, I'd watched Lost, okay? Lost.
Congrats, you got the necklace of extremely slow mana regeneration.
But yeah, after watching Lost, I kind of had a feeling that, like, okay, if he does Star Wars, he's not going to explain everything. We're just going to have to live with that.
I have no idea if there was anything else in that area that was worth getting. Probably not.
I posted in Discord the thing I was talking about.
SGC, hello.
Hello. Okay, finally we get to see. I get to see Zelda 2 in action.
Yep.
Now all these years.
It's enhanced.
I never did watch Lost. I've heard it was controversial.
Yeah. Yeah.
I could make a whole rant about it, Ben, but I'll be good.
I mean, I could sum it up.
Yeah.
J.J. Abrams knows how to start something, he does not know how to finish it.
Yeah, basically.
You can unleash your inner Stoker here.
I mean, I feel like Mission Impossible 3 had a decent ending, but that's because it was an action movie and not whatever Lost was. Yeah, basically, it felt very much like he was laying down the tracks as he was driving the train, and that's how Star Wars felt. But by the time I watched Star Wars, I thought, okay, you know what? I'm just going to switch my brain off a little bit and just enjoy the space pew-pew-pew.
I do not know what you mean by unleash your inner Stoker here, Frederick. Take off my pants, hang upside down, drink blood.
Wow.
Jonas go.
I think he was referring to Jonas deciding that what's his name is now his mortal enemy.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, going ahead and rant about media.
Okay.
You watch those releases.
I would like to
of
see
contenders.
Rick do all of those things.
But then Stoker will be going out of business.
Anything else? Don't need to save up for the other map. What the thing is, but I can go to the next palace.
Next Palazzo.
How many gems do you have?
All but 2. So, 4.
This part was always annoying as a kid.
Yeah, but I think they reduced the damage that these guys do a lot.
Actually, you ever wear cloak on?
Yes. I have gotten the red ring, which did not exist in the original.
I know. I count hacks. Okay. Got an infinite shield on.
You should get some experience, especially now that you're tanky.
Yes, I should. I've been into this cave over here in the swamp.
And the only question is level still capped when you're level? I assume.
I think you can get one more level than you could. Yes, I have been in here.
It's going over his head.
And almost never open their eyes. So annoying.
They always, if I remember correctly, they always have it. They open it at the exact same time.
No, mind boo, magic does not naturally refill over this version. As Frederick said, the amulet we just got from beating that super stupid guy slowly refills our magic now.
I'm beating
So,
that idiot,
now,
that moron.
that buffoon, that charlatan.
That imbecile.
What a maroon!
Yeah, you're dead. Oh,
Nope.
never mind.
Got a fairy a while ago that lets me survive if it drops into water and lava.
Like, this game's too easy. This sucks. I quit. Okay.
I have worked very hard to collect all these things.
Well, better than the original game that had none of these things.
Is this the
I mean,
7th?
6.
6th?
6. There's only 6 regular palaces.
Right, that's right.
you know, I know people say that, but I played it so much regardless. It pretty much ingrained in my brain that it was fun.
Wild
was only-
West win.
The
Wild
only
West
thing,
never. Sorry.
The
We're
only
never
thing-
gonna have a Clown West. They're all a little silly.
the only thing I did, I wanted very much when I was playing this was a bit much more RPG-ish system. Like you level up and you get bigger health bars. That's what I was hoping for when I was a kid. I was like, I'm disappointed in that.
Well, they got around to that eventually.
Yeah.
I feel like with this game, they had concepts that may have been limited by the limitations of the hardware to some extent. Because I know that the NES was limited in some of those regards, just physically.
I can only cite my childhood memory about this, but I remember when I knew about Zelda from my cousin, who basically at that time made it look like that Zelda was like a rich kid's game instead of Mario. But I was playing these games, and I was realizing, why didn't Zelda or Link, the RPG protagonist we always wanted? Why can't he level up like in Dragon Quest?
Right. When did Dragon Quest first come out?
I remember Dragon Quest as that RPG that I was too young to play. That's how I consider it.
It came out in 86. I think this was 87.
But the Dragon Quests I played were the second, third, and fourth.
Oh, yeah?
The first one I only saw once, and then I had, after I got into high school, I said, I'm renting this big time.
I told you all about the only time I've ever played the original Dragon Quest, right?
Nope.
I know I mentioned on this stream before.
Was it,
Don't
was it
remember
when you were in
it.
hospital?
No. It was I visited my great-grandfather, and he had it.
That's right.
Oh yeah, actually,
Yeah,
you
I
did
remember
mention that.
Did the
Just in
original
case-
Dragon Quest have many dragons, though?
No.
Near the end, there were dragons.
Yeah, yeah.
There was
The Green Dragon. The Green Dragon. The one that blocks you from the princess.
I don't think I ever played it back in the day. Like, it was
I
released...
didn't play it until the. Yeah, it was re-released on the Game Boy.
Right. Like,
Also, back then it was called Dragon Warrior in the States and Canada, I think it was.
Right. And, like, it was towards the end of the NES's life cycle.
Mhm.
Um,
Actually, no, I think it was at the beginning.
well, I don't think it... I mean, I don't remember it being released early on. I think it was
What,
later
the
on.
original Dragon Quest?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was really, it was
Yeah, that's
released early.
pretty early in the NES life cycle.
Was it? Oh, okay,
Yeah.
Right.
Right,
It
Like
was
before.
86 in Japan and late 89 in the US.
Dragon Quest 4 was final one, and that one came out right close around the time when Nintendo was getting old. Yeah. Because that one, I remember now how distinctive Toriyama that one was. Whee!
Huh, you know what? Apparently the last NES game was released in 94.
Yep.
I didn't know that.
Wario's Woods, wasn't it?
Yeah, apparently.
Do, 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 do. I was waiting for that match for a charge, I think.
Oh.
Do, 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 do.
I can go through this door. I can't wait to get the experience bag over there. Collecting experience because I want that map.
I wish I could just find a bag full of experience and just... I don't know, what does Link do? Put it in the...
Chet found it.
Oh, it took you a while.
Oh!
Huh?
We've had that
Secret
since
farm.
we had that since like the second day we played Undertale Yellow, and Chet has not found it until now.
No, I think it was like just after. Because I had to do some digging to find the raw sprite.
Him arm
So
wiggle.
what is this experience you find in these bags? Combat experience?
God.
Life experience? Artistic experience?
A bag of
Condensed experience of the crystal variety.
It's pretty much implied it's just a bag of power, and Link just somehow learns from...
He just snorts it. Just like, oh shit, that's good experience.
Ow.
Thank you, Jonas.
I'm sorry, I'm not sorry.
Yeah, of course you're not sorry.
He's like Al Pacino. I fucking love experience. Okay, I'm done. Somebody stop me. Somebody just mute me, for God's sake.
Train!
Oh no.
You come around here, you're
Shuffle
gonna give everyone in my crib a level up.
Oh, see, that's what I get. I get shuffled to the back of the back of the couch. I
Are
get
you
shuffled.
finally happy, Ray? You've shuffled the couch like 3 or 4 times. You are now in the Phi zone. Are you finally happy?
There's a side
No,
of the couch.
because I ran out of points and now I can't.
You ran out of channel points?
He ran out of
Oh
channel
wait, was
points
there
by
a new
shuffling the
secret form?
couch.
I missed it.
No. It was Pixel Rick. Not to be confused with Pickle Rick.
Definitely not.
Ah, there you go.
Oh, God.
Just Frederick, watch the VOD at timestamp 03700.
Or just look at the Roo Croo game stream
Yeah,
channel
yeah.
on the Patreon Discord, because of course Boxer immediately took a screenshot of it, as he always does.
Yes, but I have to wait for the stream to be over, right?
Well,
No.
no, Boxer took a screenshot.
No, you can look at replays. Like the video of the stream is constantly being created. You can look at it even while the stream is still live.
You can look at it like a couple of minutes ago. I mean, from a couple minutes ago. It's crazy. Sometimes I'll do that in during GDQ when something really crazy happens, and I want.
MKVs, dude. MKVs.
I guess so. Yeah. It's the future.
MKVs. They're a type of video file that they don't. Unlike MP4s, where if you like stop an MP4 when it's in the middle of processing, the entire file is ruined. MKVs, if they just stop getting new information, then you can just keep looking at the stuff that was recorded.
Yeah.
So they're used more often as digital recordings for like live performances and stuff, things that can have technical issues.
Yeah, because like I've noticed that with MKVs you don't ever get that like garbagey MPEG artifacting, like when you stop and start.
No, because they're not compressed. So
Right.
they're incredibly large file sizes, and they're
Yeah.
very inefficient to actually distribute,
Yeah.
but they're useful for when you're taking recordings.
Yeah.
Wait, that's the kangaroo from Undertale Yellow, right?
Yes.
Yes, Kangaroofus.
Kangaroofus.
Not to be related to House Pets Rufus.
Or Kangaroo Jack.
You guys can't even hit me. That's hilarious.
Those poor skeleton.
Oh god, it's my most hated thing in any Souls game when the enemy is so small that every time you swing your sword it just goes over their head. I'm currently playing a strictly strength build and I'm wielding this giant hammer and I hate those tiny little imps. I can't hit them.
Just jump
Extra
attack.
points if that happens in a poison swamp.
We all share your pain, Miller.
I'm waiting for magic regeneration. Now that I have it, I'm gonna abuse it.
Of course you are. I would too.
What else is power for? Not to just completely abuse.
Yeah, this is the kind of thing where maybe you want to think about balancing stuff. For this kind of thing, I would probably have it that, yeah, you regenerate magic very slowly, but if you just stay in one spot and, I don't know, kneel... I would say it's you kneel down and, channel your, self or whatever, then you start going faster, but of course you have to, be in this vulnerable position.
Can I not reflect as chicken? Come on.
But it
Well,
does
we're-
mean
what
if
would
you were
you be
literally just
reflecting
standing
with?
there...
My
That's
beak,
right.
obviously. Maybe I just need peck. There we go.
Ooh!
Nice.
Just punch the projectiles,
Actually-
peck at them.
Chickens are not known for their powers of reflection.
There's too many
Chickens
guys
are
here.
vampires.
They are. They're also tasty.
Is there a game where you play entirely as a chicken?
Billy Hatcher. I think it's a Chicken Run game. Like a tie-in Wii
Disney's
game or something.
Chicken Little game.
Yeah, it's Chicken Little.
Come on, why do these guys have to be here? There's no way to counter them.
Well, you can do. You still block with your regular shield.
There was that chicken that cameoed in Pizza Tower. Can't remember the game name.
Chicken simulator.
But I was gonna say,
No, that was Mort the chicken, that was it.
I want chicken soup
From world
simulator.
famous game, Mort the Chicken.
Okay. Chicken, beef, pork, or fish. Pick one to banish from existence forever from the
Fish.
entire world.
Beef.
Huh. Alright.
I know it's weird coming from me, but yes, I wasn't a fan of fish growing up.
I would say beef. If I could have pork or fish be the price of beef.
My family loves fish, but I'm just not into it.
Really? You live out there and you don't like fish? Okay.
I know.
Well, then again, I live here and I don't like fish either.
we're in a maritime village, like I said, and people here love their lobster and fish, so I'm the odd one.
I'm gonna say fish only because then I'm gonna be like, haha, but actually, because I'm gonna say I still get to have lobsters and shrimp, even though fish are now gone.
Yeah, I suppose that's fair. They're not fish, they are crustaceans. People saying pork.
How did we get on fish?
I don't know. I'm being random, Frederick. But I asked, okay, beef, chicken, pork, fish. You have to pick one of those to be banished from existence forever. Which one do you choose?
Beef.
All right, fair enough.
I feel like a lot of non-native North Americans are gonna say like beef or pork. Those two meats are just way more common, available, and preferred in the states and the surrounding areas.
Yeah, I like smoked salmon, but other than that, I'm not a big fish fan.
Oh, by the way, Rick, I'm not sure if you know this trick, but if you use your magic while it's filling, it gives you more magic back.
I think that was the case in the
A
original.
lot of meats could take beef's place, not so much for the others. Especially fish being such a broad category.
I mean, okay, so if we get rid of fish, does that mean we also have to get rid of, like,
We're back.
otters and beavers?
Okay,
Are we
get
going
rid
by
of
the Christian definition of fish?
Oh my god.
No, those are beef.
No, they are fish! You're allowed to eat them on Lent!
I can't believe no one was like, John, if you get rid of fish, it'll cause an ecological catastrophe. I'm like, yeah, shut up, okay? You just shut up.
No,
Otters
don't do that.
are the bison of the rivers.
Otters are the... I thought otters were the
No, the
noodles of
river is the
rivers.
brother, and the author is my friend.
What are you Pocahonting?
am I Pocahonting?
Yeah, that's the vote. I don't think I can eat... Go ahead.
Megatron says, you ever seen how big tuna can get? Yeah, I didn't know
talked
that
about that
until,
a lot.
like... Yeah, I didn't know that until I was, like, in my early 20s. I was like, I thought a tuna was the same size as, like, a salmon or bass or something, where it's, like, 1 or 2 feet long.
Right?
And, like, 10 to 15 pounds or something like that.
You-
Did not know tuna were, like, 10 feet long and 500 pounds.
I was blown away when I went to an aquarium in the Bay Area and saw catfish the size of, like...
Maybe too floaty like this.
Like, they weren't quite dolphin size, but they were getting up there. I saw some big-ass catfish. And they have this enclosure thing where you can see the fish swimming over you because there's sort of like this tube, like this plexiglass tube. And I was just looking at that like, holy shit. Like...
Growing up, I never liked meat much and preferred fish, but I later realized it was because my mom always overcooked the crap out of meat.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
My mom did that with vegetables.
Yep.
My Jewish grandma, made amazing beef brisket, but I later found out that's basically because she put like it was super unhealthy ingredients. You know, it was
beef flavored butter and
yeah,
salt
beef,
mixture.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's why it was so damn good.
Just cook it in duck fat. There you go.
Oh, Lord.
That's one of the reasons why I hear people really like challah, actually, is that it's got a lot of, like, salt and stuff in it.
Oh. And egg. It's got egg in it, too. It's just
Eggy bread.
It's hideously rich. They have like challah with raisins and cinnamon, and just
Slowly delving into dessert territory.
yeah, no, it was total crack.
See, how did you get that? All I got was a flavorless wafer at communion. I got a piece of paper that dissolves in your tongue, and you got cinnamon challah.
Yeah, God. We did it with cream cheese. It was amazing. And I don't mean like third the fat cream cheese. I mean like regular cream cheese. God, a lot of Jewish food is just horribly unhealthy. Like there's just no way around that. It's it comes from like Eastern Europe where they eat like candied entire pig. That's
Candied pig.
no, that's just
Sarang
candied
ribs.
entire pig. because you're burning 10,000 calories tilling the fields or whatever. Under Stalin or something. I don't know. That'd be horrible.
It's like I don't think you need Stalin or anything. I think just the winters there are taxing enough.
Yeah.
What does your map say?
I need to go down from here. I'm just trying to see if I can infinite combo these guys like you could in the original.
I think one might stop the other. Or not.
Yeah, but the map.
With a lot of fish.
But the map.
But the map!
With a lot of fish for me, it's the smell. Because I don't know if this is just like people don't make it right, or they store it for a little too long, or it's one of those deals where it's in a can. But a lot of fish smell just puts me right off.
It's weird because people always say fish stinks, but I actually like the smell.
There are some rare exceptions, but usually I think it's because of the way
Fish
it
stinks
was
if it's
prepared.
been sitting out for too long.
Yeah, well, I mean, to me, fish can even stink like if it's been a little too long. I mean, I think I'm just sensitive. Maybe probably part of it's. Go ahead.
For me, fish is like garlic in that it stinks if I'm not eating it.
Now, see, it's funny because like on the Jewish side of my family, I have lots of like memories of like really rich, delicious foods. On the Chinese side of my family, there's a lot of stuff. Well, okay, it was kind of a mixed bag. Some of it was really good. I loved orange chicken. I always loved orange chicken. But some of it was just like, okay, that's a little maybe not, please. Like I remember a lot of Chinatown experiences that were just like, oh no, and that was just me. It's my picky, princess palate. Like I completely acknowledge that, but yeah, because they tend to make it a little more intense in the East. They tend to like, it's usually a little more potent, a little greasier, more spiced, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
And then there's fish sauce, which I like in moderation, but not when there's a lot. Also,
This is a boss. Okay.
I don't like 5 spice. Okay, people like 5 spice. People
I'm
love.
not sure
5
I like 5 spice either. I've tried
See-
it. I don't know what it's supposed to go with.
Thank you. Well, it's supposed to go with like meat, but meat dishes.
Yeah, it's supposed to go with meat. I don't
but
know
it-
what
yeah.
meat.
Right. It doesn't really work. It sort of works, but it's kind of like, oh, okay, sure. And my Chinese grandma loved 5 spice. She'd dump it in her food. It was just like, oh, no.
Did you say 5 spice?
Yeah, I don't want. 5 spice, if you're not familiar with it, 5 spice is an Asian combination of spices that's used a lot, sometimes to the point of overkill. It's usually like cloves, cinnamon, like star anise, and I don't know. Sometimes what else is in there?
A bunch of stuff that you use sparingly in Western cooking.
Right. Exactly. Thank you.
Always some mace.
Right. But no, it's just common to just dump that shit out of it. It's just like,
Star anise, cloves, cinnamon, Sichuan pepper, and fennel seeds.
Well,
Yeah,
Now,
sounds about
Szechuan
right.
pepper, I wonder
Just
why...
a flavor bomb that would kill a British person.
Yes.
Szechuan pepper, I wonder why isn't actually experimented more with outside of Chinese cooking.
I should get some of that and try rocking it a little bit. That's actually a good idea.
I think it's just a lot of people, especially in Western cultures, that like their palates are set in such a way that like the thing they want to eat and the thing they'll respond best to is just onion powder, garlic powder, that kind of stuff. Celery salt.
Final Fantasy has a red old base seasoning. Yeah, I like it when there's a little bit of that, like in stews. I love stews. But yeah, it's another kind of combo where I wouldn't want to have a lot.
See, I like things that are spiced well. I'm not necessarily the like super hot spice, but like if it's a flavor spice, I do like things to be kind of spicy in that way.
It varies for me. Depends on the dish.
Like I even make my own spice blend for when I make chicken thighs or chicken breasts at home.
Oh yeah.
Is
Is it proprietary?
No. Let's go find it. It's on a note on my phone. And I make like a couple tablespoons of it at a time and then put it in a little Ziploc bag and then just use it as I need it, and when I run out, I just make some more.
What's
It is 2.5 tablespoons of paprika, 2 tablespoons of garlic powder, 1 tablespoon of savory, 1 tablespoon of salt, 1 tablespoon of onion powder, 1 tablespoon of cayenne, 1 tablespoon of black pepper.
All right.
Freshly ground.
Going for the tongue punch. going aggressive.
I mean, not that much.
Hi.
It's just got a little bit of paprika, it's mostly paprika, a little bit of cayenne, and then like the secret ingredient is savory, because the recipe that I base this on used oregano in their spice mix, but I found that savory actually, A, is a stronger flavor, and B, works better in chicken, and since I use this spice mix mostly in chicken, I've never gone back from using the savory.
I have not used a lot of savory in my cooking.
Savory?
It's
Yes.
You might know it fed as like actually I don't know what they would call it in Europe. But it has other names.
Yeah, I'm seeing a bunch of names for it in different. Santoregia. Santoregia.
I haven't actually heard of it.
Oh.
It's good stuff. It's a bit more herby than a lot of other spices. It tends to literally just be the like unbloomed flower just kind of ground up.
Right.
But it's like very good for you. It tastes pretty good, and it really brightens up a lot of what would otherwise be very rich dishes.
Yeah. Yeah, I need to like get a bag of that and do some chicken with it sometime.
Don't get anything going up there, man.
Newport Times, who's playing right now? That would be Rick, the person whose stream you're on, the one who's on the right, who doesn't have the name tag, because you're on their stream, therefore you should know their name.
Well, on the left.
On the left, sorry.
Need that key.
I'm on the right.
Look,
He's
stage
on the
left,
west.
my right.
On the west side of the screen.
Oh.
It's his side.
Nope.
We're not allowed there.
There we go. Chat wants Pixel. Chat wants Kinkarufus again.
Hey guys, what, Pixel Rick? No.
I think I already
I'll
did that.
Final Fantasy says you ever have turmeric in food? It's so surprisingly great in coffee.
Rosemary and coffee.
I also don't know that I've ever seen savory in stores, but maybe I also did not pay enough attention to that one.
If you look a little closer, you might be able to find it in, like, major retailers, but if you definitely go to, like, any sort of specialty store, they're gonna have it.
Oh, I need to be one block outside there.
That, when Jonas and I went to a coffee shop together at TFF, I got the Goldilocks coffee, which had, like, honey and rosemary in it.
There we go.
It's actually very good.
Fair enough. I usually don't get that avant-garde, but, you know, it's all good. I miss coffee.
That kind of level me up.
Stay strong, Jonas.
Yeah, no. I told myself I'm gonna go 3 months without it and just see where I am at that point. I have.
But you're
let's
just going
see.
straight to cold turkey? I don't know if that's a good idea.
No, I still drink tea. I still drink lightly caffeinated tea, like green tea. But yes, I did go cold turkey on coffee. I mean, I'm aside from like cups of decaf. No, I needed to. I was without going into too much detail. I was not in a great headspace around the beginning of the year, and because a lot of stressful things were happening, and I figured, okay, I probably shouldn't be drinking something that cranks up my stress level.
Fair enough.
So, I mean, I'm pretty sure I'll come back to it, but I want it to be a sometimes thing again, like it used to be in the before times.
Well, that's what I like to do with it as well, is like coffee is not a thing that I drink it because I need it or anything. I usually don't have any caffeine for anything. Coffee is just a thing I drink like when I feel like it.
Yeah.
And so I drink it to enjoy the taste, and so I only ever drink the stuff that is interesting to taste.
Right. Makes sense. If you're ever up here, there are some specific places I definitely want to take you. Like, you get a lot, like, do you know about, like, this first, second, and third wave of coffee? Have I explained this before on stream? I probably have.
I'm unfamiliar.
Okay, so, first wave coffee was, like, you're in it.
Let me get comfortable in my sitting position.
Yeah, well, no, it's not a long explanation. Basically, I can sum it up pretty quickly. First wave coffee was like you're in a diner in 1950s America. You're a gumshoe or something, and there's this like grizzled, server named Mabel who's like, yeah, what do you want? And you're like, coffee. Is like, here you go. Here's the black sludge. And this pours in your cup. That's first wave coffee. First wave coffee didn't have a lot of distinctions. Second wave coffee was like Starbucks, where they started having blonde roast and stuff like that. And then third wave coffee was like where you look on the back of the bag and it has like the elevation and the name of the fair trade cooperative that they got it from, and like you've got like the honey washed maceration process that they used to make it, and stuff like that.
Ow.
I mean, I support like fair trade, of course, but a lot of the times I mostly got it because the taste profile is really interesting. That's another thing with third wave coffee. It's like it's got notes of stuff, like it's beer or wine, and you have like coffee tasting sessions. They call it cupping, which I always thought was funny. What do I like for coffee? Let's see. I like Ghost Alley Espresso. I like Cafe Ladro. There's some local places here in my neck of the woods that I like to go to, but nobody knows them. When I lived in Schuyler, there was a place we went to called what was it called? Feels like so long ago now. Auntie Irene's. Wonderful little place.
How am I supposed to figure out where that is? Let's see.
Really friendly servers, very homey and kitschy, and it's I go there and we just sort of BS every morning, just hang out. It was fun. It was also great because it was like a Pokestop, so we could just sit there and like it was like a gym, so we could just sit there and endlessly put EVs into the gym and just hold it for like an hour.
Give me 1 second.
Yeah, sure thing. Or not. There are some coffee places I like in San Francisco that I haven't been to in years, and I miss them so much. Blue Bottle Coffee was really good. These are not endorsements, by the way. 4 Barrel Coffee was outstanding. What else? There is
San Francisco?
Yes.
What
San
about
Francisco.
Seattle?
Yeah, I mean, I haven't explored. I haven't explored Seattle properly enough. There are places up here that I have just never had a chance to go to. That locals know about. I've probably talked about this before, but there was an Italian place in San Francisco, in North Beach, which is the Italian district of San Francisco.
Okay.
It was called Cavalli's, and the family that runs it, they'd been there for I think about 150 years. Not the same site, but they'd been roasting coffee for 150 years in San Francisco, and they just had it down. They had it down. And I had amazing tiramisu there and an amazing cup of coffee. And they were little tiny European-sized tables. they were like the size of a pizza, they're like the size of a pizza tray. It was all very European. There was like art on the walls and track lighting, and I felt very out of place because I was standing there sweating in my camo shorts with my backpack, my surplus backpack, eating amazing tiramisu. If /1 I go back to the Bay Area, I definitely want. That's going to be a place I check out.
No curtains in the background this time. That's weird.
Yeah.
They wanted to make the arenas a little more distinct than having them all look the same.
I'm trying to think of other coffee places I like up here. I turned into such a hermit during the panini.
I like how much Rick is just trying to stay the chicken at all times.
Yeah, stay the chicken. Let that be your motto.
The chicken
I
run.
probably can't keep doing this because he's going to get off that horse at some point. There he goes.
Getting off that horse.
I think there was a place in Ballard that I liked. I can't remember what it was called though. Ugh. I need to get out and not be a hermit.
Man, you're so close to
There's the
leveling up.
cross.
Oh.
Nice. You found Jesus.
Jonas, how was that coffee I got you, anyway?
Oh, it was okay. You mean the Italian coffee, right, Fed? Yeah, I know. I'm being a snob.
It may be that you need to actually make it into espresso in order to get all the notes.
You know what?
You're probably right.
Another thing too, I gotta get you the Prince Edward Island coffee or hot chocolate. Actually, both.
Yeah. I do not have an espresso machine. A
Yeah,
good
those.
one.
I'm curious what was lacking compared to your stuff.
Okay. This is because I live in Seattle and I'm spoiled and I have very particular tastes. I don't really like dark roast all that much. It's nothing against like the Italian style or the French style. It's cool. They're cool. They're doing their thing. It's cool. But yeah, I'm more of a like medium to light roast, honestly.
I need to get out of here for a bit so I can go buy the map.
A guy named Glitch says Vietnamese coffee is pretty good, very sweet, also very concentrated. I got when I lived in the Bay Area, I would sometimes go to 99 Ranch, which is this amazing Asian food store, and get the Hello Boss coffee, which is this tiny little like 4-ounce can or something. And I think it'd be it'll be a little kick, and no, it just wake you the hell up. But yeah, I mean, I'm trying to think if there's ever been a coffee I really hated.
What's that missing room way to the right on the map?
The one way to the right, that's where the boss is.
I don't like instant. I don't like Sanka or Folgers, crystals, or any of that crap.
What about Starbucks?
Starbucks is McDonald's for coffee.
Yeah.
If people like it, that's fine. I'm not going to begrudge them that. If they like Tim Hortons, that's fine too. You know, but actually, some of the nastiest coffee. Okay, I can think of. Maybe it was because I was so pissed off after the whole flight thing after TFF, because it was such a sour note to end the con on. But the coffee at the place where I crashed the day before my early red-eye flight was incredibly nasty, but it was the only option because it was like 4 a.m. and I had to drink something to keep my eyes open until I actually got on the plane. And then the coffee I drank at the Vegas layover, that never happened. That was incredibly awful.
There's the guy.
Roscoe, it's not servals. That you're thinking of civet cats, and that's Kopi Luwak.
Wait a
I've never
minute.
had it.
You're giving him your experience.
Have you ever
with
tried
the
a coffee
map?
from the in-flight refreshments on an airplane?
No, I have not. I don't. No.
Well, there's no money in this game, so the exactly 4 things that you need to buy for the new stuff, they use your experience pool for it.
To me,
Excuse me,
that was probably the nastiest coffee.
yeah, probably. I will be right back.
You know, between the red ring and finally having a mana pool, health management has been a lot easier.
No joke. It is.
Give me this thing. Ow. Still an orange blob inside the temple, looks like.
Yeah. Now you can see all the missing collectibles everywhere.
Yep.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind if the original had a map too, though. I won't lie there. I basically need a lot of help with my cousin playing it the first time because I didn't know where to go. There's a lot of exploring in this one.
Okay. I think there are invisible residents in here.
If I remember correctly, you gotta see the old man.
With all this talk of food, we should decide where to lunch and / or dine together next month. You know, at next TFF?
No, I have no idea what you're talking about, Frederick.
Well, I assume that was sarcastic.
No, seriously, I have no idea what you're talking about. Alright, talk to the wizard. You know, I'm pretty sure there was something else here.
This place does sort of.
Otherwise, there's not really much point to having the cross.
Like, we're going to go to TFF next month. So maybe we should make plans to eat out at places? Like last year?
Nope,
I've
doesn't
already
ring a
got
bell.
one picked
But,
out.
okay.
I'm trying to remember if the cross was just so you don't get hit by these guys so often, but I'm pretty sure you gotta give it to an old man. I have to go back and check again. I forget.
Miller, what was it again?
Yeah, I'll talk to you about it later. I don't need to be getting doxxed by Twitch chat.
Yeah. Why are we talking about this on Twitch anyway, Frederick?
Well, I guess I got hungry.
It's not an excuse.
Then eat something. Doesn't every Italian household have like a 300-pound wheel of Parmesan just sitting in the basement that you slowly scrape away at along the year?
Whenever somebody brings up a joke about whether to eat something, he says, I didn't think right because I wasn't eating. He says, well, didn't we beat you yesterday?
Sadly, that's a little harder to come by stateside.
Ah, I see.
Bada
The first time I came here to this country, I bought one of those pre-grated Kraft cheese shakers.
Yeah,
It was
that's
extremely nasty.
not good Parmesan.
Yeah.
It is mostly anti-caking agent.
Mm. Isn't that stuff like sand? Like, isn't it like silicon dioxide?
I'm not sure what they use. There's a bunch of them.
Yeah, I had to double check the cross, Rick. The cross is just for seeing those guys. It doesn't do anything else.
Okay.
I thought it was for an open computer.
Cellulose.
And now I know. Back then I was still highly unfamiliar with American groceries.
Cellulose derived from wood pulp is a common anti-caking agent in cheese.
So it's sawdust.
Finally.
Basically.
Nice.
Oh, they just made a map a maze right here.
Oh. That's what I meant you were doing.
Give me a sec.
Oh, there's another noise I missed about the original when you walk through the swamp. That the squeaky noise.
Oh, he's mouth west. Look at him. He's so precious.
When Link walks through this water, I always assumed that he was wearing leather boots. Just from that noise.
Link is unfazed by any form of, Thank you, Boxer.
Just-
Um...
Slowly reaching up to grab mouse. No, you eat it!
Link is unfazed by any form of grime or dirt or, gore splattering all over him or monster goo or whatever. He's just he's so determined, so driven by his pure heart and his quest that he just ignores all that stuff. And he always looks pretty no matter what happens.
Plot twist.
Everybody knows that monsters just explode when you kill them.
That's right.
Plot twist. Link knows exactly what's going on, and he just does what he does because he knows he can get away with it. He knows he can destroy things in people's houses because he can.
See if there's anything else that I missed.
I hate that little gauntlet. It's like it's just there to spite you.
Boom, 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 boom.
You can just slime the lizards, I guess.
There's a bottle up there. I'm assuming I need to go into the swamp to go get that. Okay. When I go back. There's a heart piece up there.
Yeah, if there's a maze under the water here.
Oh, right.
I'm trying to remember where it starts. I think you have to go down to the beach to find it.
Maybe.
I'm gonna say that's the entirely opposite way.
Keep going down.
Okay.
Oh.
There's this thing right here that I have not apparently gone down this way. Is this a shortcut down here? Yes, it is. Why haven't I taken this before? That's a lot easier than going the death path.
Yeah, Rick, come on.
The path where the Lizalfos throw stones at you and call you names.
God,
I assumed you just liked to challenge yourself.
Ugh.
Ow.
Trying to find my map of coffee places I wanted to try.
Oh, okay, Rick. The path. I had to go look it up. It's actually when you go before you get to the palace. Here you go up on the river. I was like, I know it's around the palace somewhere, but where?
It's there. No there. No there. No over there. No over here. No over there. No where. No there.
You know, Miller, I gotta ask you, if you were playing this in the old days, how would you feel about the method of clicking on every...
What is around here somewhere?
The heart container.
Oh, I'd be annoyed and probably just turn off the game.
We just sort of put up with it. I mean, you know, it's...
Honestly,
I was not a, like, find every secret kind of gamer when I was a little kid. I remember playing SA2 and being like, oh, I got to the end of the game of hero mode, I defeated Shadow. Alright, done.
Was
And
that
I
also
just
in the original? I assumed it was a thing just for the remake.
What was?
I think you means the part where I was talking about, like, you click on every tile to find a secret.
Well, heart container in the ocean.
Yes, there was a heart container in the ocean in the original.
Yeah, the original.
I mean,
Right here.
we had, like, EGM and Nintendo Power for hints, if necessary.
Well, that very narrow path right there, Rick.
I think it was around here.
Yeah, right here. Right here. Okay, go back.
No.
There
I
you
was
go.
not nice. I was not one of the kids who had the patience to just explore every nook and cranny and try everything at every pixel location in the game. That's probably why I'm not a speedrunner.
Oh, those are pieces.
What if you could have found the red ring in the original game?
It would have made it
And
slightly
also
easier.
me under a truck.
Yes, they are heart pieces in this GC. Put
Mm,
more
I'm
stuff in
gonna-
a bunch of places.
Okay.
But there is a blob in that dark space over there, but I'm gonna go over and check the labyrinth to see if there's anything I missed.
Oh, well, I do. Hey, that's very impressive right there. What you're doing.
Yeah, that's
That is
awesome.
impressive.
Love that.
Roscoe says 100% of the Pokedex kind of ruined completionism games for me. Wow, you 100% of the Pokedex?
Yeah.
That's,
Another
I mean,
extra
these
life.
days 100%ing the Pokedex is, that's like an endeavor.
I saw a slime in the labyrinth.
I'm going to it. I knew I missed something.
Even in the original games, it was kind of annoying because you needed like 3 games just.
And
to
you
be able
said
to
that there
do
was nothing else in here, Frederick. Looks like I need to cuckoo.
I would never try to fill out the entire dex. That would just ruin the fun for me.
Yeah. When I was playing Pokemon when I was a kid, the only thing I cared about was making my Pikachu a powerful god back then. Like he just lightning bolt Mewtwo, fucking Duke. I was like, he's yellow, he's cute, he's a mouse. I'm going to do it.
I still have some really good.
So which games are we talking about completing the Pokédex? Because I did that in Emerald and it was hard. I wouldn't
really?
even try with the new games with 1,000 Pokemon.
Yeah.
I think I
I
did
got-
it exactly once on Pokemon Blue.
Did you? Damn.
Emerald still had under 400.
No, we very much cheesed it because we had multiple copies to trade
Yeah.
between.
Did you do the thing where you like turn off a game in the middle of a trade?
No.
Well,
That's how I
I-
duplicated Eevee, which is one of the most questionable things you can do.
Shady.
I did try to do that with Pokemon Silver and Pearl. But the problem is nobody else in the family had Pokemon, the other version, or another Game Boy to do it with or something like that. So I was pretty solo on this.
I got a pretty good amount filled out in Moon, but I was nowhere near completion. And I'm fine with that because, I mean,
I think I might die on Pokemon X though, because thank God we finally got to use the internet for this.
I need to find out if there's still any way to get my old Pokemans out of their respective games and into the home system or whatever. Because they're just
There are
collected.
charts.
I know, and I should have probably taken
They've been put in the
advantage.
Oh yeah,
Right.
yeah, that's right.
Like, I'm not sure if the 3DS still has like
You have to chop down the
I'm not sure if it's still possible, but I mean, if it's not, then oh well. It's just data at the end of the day. I thought about maybe getting Sword or Shield.
There he is.
There, Jonas. There's a helpful and concise guide.
Let's see.
Very easy to follow.
Holy shit. Okay. Well, I don't
There's
have any
ninja
of these.
slime.
Let's see. Wow. God.
thing. Eyeball.
Okay, so Go can go to Switch. Okay, by the Go Park. So I can do that. That means I can get all my guys off Go. Once I get the current games. What about Moon? Moon can go to Bank, but didn't they shut down the Bank? Hold on. Oh, okay. Bank is still going, but can I? Because I remember reading something like, "Oh, you only have until such and such date."
How? There we go.
Yeah, they're not offering the thing anymore.
Enzymes.
Well, whatever. Maybe I'll if I have a
Anything else?
if I have a quiet weekend at some point. Haha.
A magic bottle. No, I want the magic bottle. Not to fight.
I have a Ludicolo that's perfect, and
Ludicolo.
yeah. That one's in
The
Moon.
secret to
Kind of-
everybody, eh?
I remember when I had Pokemon Diamond and Platinum, and the items to activate several events that were the only way to obtain some legendaries, were
Yeah.
just plain never distributed in Europe, so completing the decks there was nearly impossible to do legitimately.
Well, that happened multiple times with North America, too, for other things.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
God, there were some like things that required e-reader cards to get.
Yeah.
I did
Go
get
to
an e-reader
e-reader.
once, after it was considered defunct, and it was incredibly cheap to get hands on one.
Good times.
You're telling me that they fit the entirety of Donkey Kong onto this trading card? Wow. It's still not a fun game.
Yeah, I mean, I'll be honest. A big part of it is the social aspect. I mean, that's why I
Okay,
guess.
but could you run Doom off of an e-reader?
Oh God.
How many cards would it take to load Doom through an e-reader?
Wasn't there somebody?
Question.
Wasn't there somebody who ran Doom on like it was like one of those like baby thermometers or whatever?
It was a pregnancy test.
Yeah,
Yeah, I was gonna say
Okay.
baby
electronic
thermometer.
pregnancy test.
I don't know. People send me these links, and by people I mean Stoker, and I just sort of
You know, some of them I'm pretty sure are fake, because you do need at least 4 megabytes of RAM in order to run it. I do not know if there's an equivalent on that.
right.
Congratulations. It's a Doom guy.
This is yeah.
Oh, what am I doing over here? I already had the map on this side. Unless there's anything else in
Did
the,
you get everything in the graveyard?
in the graveyard. Let me see.
Okay, a single e-reader card is 3.6 kilobytes.
Wow.
Looks like I got everything in the graveyard. I like this part on the south side of the graveyard where I have the leaning gravestones to make it look like it flooded.
Yeah. Nice touch.
I'm looking up Doom. Doom is 12.118 megabytes. Megabits. And a vinyl record has 322 megabits of storage. You could play Doom on vinyl several times over.
Well, vinyl's analog though. How do you? I mean,
There's
You
ways
couldn't
to
read it at.
there's ways to
But you
convert
could
it
store
to digital information. It's just
Huh.
not a very good way of doing that.
oh.
Well, okay, Jonas, if you want to get really technical, everything is analog.
Yes, but okay. What I mean is, I wasn't aware that there was a method of modulating data for encoding on a vinyl disc.
But, well, you can do that with a VHS.
Yeah, I suppose. I knew about.
I think it would. I think I did the math. It would take 500 e-reader cards for Doom.
I knew about the tapes, like the data tapes that the TI-99/4A would use. It would had this attachment where if you wanted to save a program, you'd attach it to like a tape recorder, and it would output. I guess it was binary or something, onto the tape. And then, like, if you played it back, it sounded kind of screechy, like a modem.
Well, yeah, this is why you don't encode it in one way for it to be decoded in another way, then decide to, but what if we treated it as audio instead?
I mean, come on, it was.
I mean, you can. That's how you get the passwords that are hidden inside of a picture or something. What's that called? Saw that the other day.
But yeah, no, I wasn't aware of a vinyl encoding method. I wonder if anyone. I mean, I guess of course someone's done that. Shouldn't be surprised. It's like an X-Files plot right there.
Okay, so there is a slime somewhere here. But I've explored the entire map except the way to get to the boss.
Ah, yes, that's the one I'm looking at. Visual cryptography.
Maybe I'll be able to see it now that I have the cross. So I'll just need to revisit every room.
There are 3 unexplored areas there, and one is the boss.
Oh yeah, at the very bottom of that pit. I didn't go left or right there.
I just need to find my 3DS. It's hiding from me.
I still have mine around here. Haven't used it in forever.
Oh wow, that's neat, Miller. That would be good for a certain game.
Yeah, I wonder.
Jump scare baby.
Jump scare baby. Oh, who could forget jump scare baby?
Let me post this in chat so they can go see it. This is one of the pictures on Wikipedia when you go look up visual cryptography. This is one of the examples they have of it. And it's like 3 pieces of stained glass that slide over each other, and when they're all perfectly in line, a picture of a child appears.
Nice.
The jump scare baby.
Good jump scare baby.
The jump scare baby. Oh, it's like that. It's like, what was it, Layers of Fear? That one thing where you keep running forward and back through the trigger, and the child keeps appearing and banging its head against the counter over and over again.
God. Why?
Oh, it's not that way.
Funniest thing ever.
See what I'm thinking. Well, here, I'll put the Discord thing up. Don't want to give it away.
I feel like there's been games that have done something like that, where you have to stand at a particular angle, and then a bunch of, like,
Oh yeah.
pieces of glass or whatever happen to line up in such a way that...
I mean, literally Superliminal. That is
Right,
the entire
Superliminal.
point of that game.
Superliminal, Anti-Chamber, Viewfinder.
Yeah,
But-
Viewfinder and Superliminal, like, that is the point of those games, is that
Yeah.
you stand in a perfect place, and your perspective is fucky-wucky.
I love that. I love that so much.
Oh,
It's-
there's another door out that way. Okay.
Let me, here, I'll put the idea.
Got 2 more unvisited rooms.
Yeah. Okay. Stop it. Let me hit you.
From that GIF, you can kinda see most of the face on the left panel.
Actually, is it still a jump scare if we've already, like, mentioned it? Content warning. Jump scare baby. It's okay. Jump scare baby can't hurt you. It's not real. Yeah. Meanwhile, jump scare baby's like...
Jumpster's baby is like, bleh!
Exactly. That's the sound you have to listen for in nature, so that you know it's coming. If you find yourself in the woods and you suspect a jump scare baby's nearby, then just make yourself bigger than the jump scare baby. T-pose to assert dominance. Remind the baby that that it is the baby and you are older.
It is the baby and you are the elder.
Exactly.
Also, Jonas, it definitely looks like on stream right now that you could just reach out and just barely touch the thighs of what looks like your brother. Boyfriend? I don't know.
Sure, why not? I still want a redeem where a little sticky hand just goes like from like it looks like it's coming from the nearest couch member. It just goes like under the thigh, just pets it, and then like withdraws.
So it'd be specifically from the closest couch member, so I could redeem this 1,000 times and force you to pet Raccoon West thighs over and over.
You maniac.
That's too spicy for Twitch.
No thigh touch.
No. No.
Violently throwing them off screen is totally fine, but no thigh touch.
It's America. Violence okay. Sex no.
That's right. America.
America. God save the Queen. I mean, President.
God save the Queen. Yes, God save the Queen of America.
Yeah, violence is more acceptable than anything horny.
See, now you're understanding Protestant values.
You know, I can't name any of the titles offhand, of course, but I'm pretty sure that there are movies where, in America, if they show on TV, they edit out the sex to keep the violence, and then if they show it on TV in Europe, they edit out the violence to keep the sex. Like, I feel like that has definitely been a thing.
Can't go this way.
The thinking goes well, Astra.
Ooh,
We are the chicken. I think we're about.
Nope.
We're in the third act of this. We're getting towards the finale.
I don't know how I'm supposed to get in there.
That way you get to the boss.
Yes, that's to the boss.
None of that, Jonas. You're not allowed.
See, West is what happens when you pour milk into Jonas and stir it up a little bit.
I beg your pardon.
Yeah, beg your pardon.
Raccoon West is just a lighter roast, Jonas.
Oh God. Did you know that there are blonde and redhead raccoons?
Yes.
Yes, I've seen that.
Yeah, they're so cute. I want them all. I want them all to be my unstoppable army.
Look, their feet are unprotected. I should be able to duck as a chicken and poke them in the feet.
You can't duck as a chicken. You can only chicken as a chicken. Now, if you're a duck, you could duck.
See, he's got you there.
Yeah.
Funny enough, I would have told the guys that made this to have the cuckoo or chicken link poke them poke their toes. Because that could totally be a move I've seen. Like your toes, yeah.
Reminds me, the Asian store nearby is selling duck wings for really cheap. Anyone ever tried those?
I have.
Wings, but I've had duck heart.
I'm not a huge fan of duck, but I mean, you should go for it, Fed. You might like it.
Okay, I'm gonna do the other idea that I have.
What is it?
I'm not telling you. You might tell me that I'm wrong. Then where would I be? I wouldn't have any ideas.
Yeah.
It's got you there.
Checkmate, atheist.
It's rude because it is accurate.
Well, that isn't it. Now I'm out of ideas.
Alright, what you got, Frederick?
What did you do?
Cast Enigma.
Well, have you tried going from another screen?
There aren't any other screens. This is it.
I met right
What
there.
about the one on the left?
Let me see here.
I don't see anything on the left.
Technology services will be discontinued in April 2024.
The room left to this one.
So it said they're in the Rock Palace. Let's see here.
Alright, I guess maybe it's
I like
get my
jump
old
high.
Pokemon's off.
Guess
I
we
don't
can do
know if the map is the same as I remember it.
that. Most of the maps are very different.
Uh-oh, did Fed pop?
Yes, he did very badly.
Damn. Alright. Sorry. We're gonna work on that at
You
some point.
apologizing.
Well, I mean, I was the one who found the TTS program for Fed to use. So I
That's
feel
your responsibility.
well.
It's entirely your fault!
I need
It's
to,
all
like-
your fault. It's all.
Oh no, no, no! Uh-oh, the Jew Guild's kicking in! No!
No, it's because the weasel goes pop. It's part of my thing.
Oh, okay.
Rick, were you quoting that Thanksgiving episode from The Simpsons?
Oh, Fed, I have a video to show you. Hold on.
It's all your fault. It's all your
No, that wasn't
fault.
from The Simpsons. What was it? I don't remember. Hey, there's a.
Okay. If Joe started saying "I'm sorry," it totally would have been Simpsons reference though.
Congrats, now you reached the back rooms.
Were you thinking of Rent-A-Kid?
I'm sorry, what?
That does not sound familiar.
Okay.
That also sounds illegal? Whatever it is.
Ow.
But yeah, at some point I want to try and time out why the sound is popping. The audio nerd in me is just like, it has to be solvable. It has to be perfect. I was looking at a preamp. I was looking at a preamp today that I don't need and can't afford. But there's okay. The companies like Behringer are getting wise to the Twitch thing, and they're starting to market ones that have specific adaptations and settings for streaming. And I'm just looking at, oh yes, finally.
There's a bunch of respawning slimes here. It wants me to use magic.
Like the Go XLR is one that's very, very much marketed towards streamers. It even looks like a streamy looking thing. And there are newer Yamahas and Behringer models that the audio routing is specifically designed so you can use stuff like Discord, like what we're doing. I'm just looking at that and just drooling all over it, even though I can't even possibly afford it.
Anything.
Yes, we're in the crew couch. The crouch. We're deep in the crouch.
Is that the crew couch or the crew pouch?
Oh no! The pouch couch! Oh my god!
That is the much more cursed version of the background.
The Roo Croo and the pouch couch. God.
Oh god, I'm thinking of...
Don't think it, GC. You're gonna end up hurting yourself.
Ah!
Oh no, I pictured it too! Oh no! Well, here we are.
Ow.
It took a long way to get here, but here we are.
Ow.
And where are we?
We're in the pouch couch.
The consequences of our actions.
But yeah, I'm sure you're all picturing the same weird image that I am now.
Does it want
Yes.
me to build the blob? I think it just wants me to build the blob out of blocks.
Yes, said Ray with annoyance.
Jonas doesn't
So
even
does
need to
my
draw
audio
things
pop
now to
only
put things in my
sometimes,
head.
but not most of the time?
Yes.
It's only sometimes, and also it's only to certain people. Like, it hasn't popped at all for me tonight, but then there are times where you talk and I, Miller, can hear you popping, but then nobody else does.
I've had that happen too.
So it's something on Discord. I don't think it's an audio problem.
It's gotta be somewhere between the Discord and audio chain interface. Like, Discord is...
My
Good.
suspicion of what might help it, I don't know where this would need to happen in the chain of dev cycles or whatever, but one of the things that the transformation bot does in the Discord channel is it sends like a quarter second of silence, like as an audio clip, when it joins the channel, because otherwise things get kind of weird on Discord's end if it just doesn't have any audio data from you.
Oh, okay.
So I'm wondering if the TTS needs to do something where every time it starts to talk, it needs to first start with like a 1/10 of a second of silence and then go into whatever was typed in.
I don't think Fed can do that. I mean, Fed can do it, but I don't think
Fed
it'll...
can do it, but I think that's something the program needs to do.
Right.
Instead of just straight up sending the audio as is. Because what's
I wonder-
probably happening is it's not able to audio whatever that first tenth of a second, and then immediately clips to whatever the waveform says it's supposed to be after that
Right.
first, frame or whatever.
Frederick, what happens if you put a space or two before your first word in the TTS? Does it delay it at all, or does it just immediately parse it? I'm just curious. Yeah, we should probably try and get to the bottom of that, but sometime in the we'll do it some Saturday. Oh, it is Saturday.
Trust says, if you're at full health, does the chicken also launch the magic sword?
Yeah,
Is that correct? No, I'm at the top too small.
it does have little beak lasers.
Yes, he
I
does.
mean, the side should only be 2 tall, right?
Yes. I got the top wrong. There you
The
go.
top is 5 squares.
Yeah.
Can you imagine you're just going along minding your own business, and then you see a chicken shattering bricks with its beak?
No, I have not been to Brazil.
Can't a chicken learn sculpture?
No, it's illegal.
Dead.
They killed them! Hooray!
That's 11 slime.
Nintendo tried to warn us against this kind of cruelty, but now here we are, remaking dangerous shit.
Maybe see if you can level up before the statue.
Yes, that would be
You're
nice.
close.
I mean, I might as well go and fight the boss anyway.
Yeah,
The
you're
boss
actually.
also gives me experience points.
Although you're almost at your next level.
I am not required to actually activate the statue. I completely forget how to fight this boss.
He pops out at random in the water, and you hit him in the head.
Yes, but can I hit him with fire, or do I need to hit him with
You have to
sword?
hit him with a sword. Or you try to
Same
tackle
thing as in all Zelda games, just with one fewer dimension.
him. There you go.
He's standing a lot closer.
Dragon versus chicken, who will win?
Chicken, always. Chickens are tastier.
There we go.
Dragons just taste like luggage and regret.
Okay. That's different.
Yes, it is.
Oh, this guy's name is Barba, isn't it?
I'm trying to remember, actually.
Yeah. Bar, 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 bar.
Like a Pokemon.
Yes. Yeah, I remember that from Nintendo Power. I'm pretty sure his name is Barba. Not that that's remotely relevant to anything. Or useful in any way.
You know what? I didn't think about it, but try to, if you can try it, Rick. Down stab him.
Yeah.
Isn't it Volvija?
Is it?
Olvaja is from Ocarina of Time. Actually, you should. Ow. He lasered his fire onto me. Should be able to down stab him and get him.
That's all. I still really love this boss music. So, gladiator,
Chicken wins.
fatality,
Chickenality.
Gets me up to 400 to
Chickality.
level up, so I might as well get that.
Yeah, you're very close to leveling up. You should do that first.
Now I would hope to see Dark Link at the end also be a chicken, but I know that that's probably too genius an idea to have been done.
Maybe?
You never know.
It would turn to be a good laugh, but yeah, you might be right.
But beat Dark Link as a chicken.
I mean, that would be
That would be
insulting, but
hilarious
yes.
if Dark Link
Dark
was
meat.
also a chicken.
Dark meat.
Dark
Oh.
meat.
Enan is a chicken. Chicken dwarf.
Yeah, there's no chicken dwarf in this one.
Chicken door. Sounds delicious. Megafall says this is DMCA by Nintendo yet?
I have no idea. Check its
Seems like-
page.
Seems like they'd be all over it, but
Only if they were actually planning on doing something with Zelda 2, which they
Yeah,
clearly
that's
have not.
yeah.
As far as I know, like, as long as they're not making profit off of this, I think.
No, that's not it.
No.
It's
That's not what it's trying
Nintendo
to do.
does not want fan creators to step all over what they're currently trying to make in a competing sort of way.
Yeah.
This is
Well,
just
yeah.
like a fan game of a game that they basically abandoned a while ago. They don't really care.
But if we see them making a Link's Awakening type Zelda 2 remake, then you know they're going to come after this as part of that.
I mean, I have to take your guy's word on that. I don't really 100% know how Zelda's or Nintendo's how aggressive they are with this kind of stuff, but I know they were very aggressive with Pokemon.
Well, that's Game Freak. Game Freak is even more aggressive about that kind of stuff. Typically.
Skull guys do give 50 EXP each.
Yes, they do.
Yes, they do. But they can also steal your EXP. Actually, no, I might be wrong. I think it's just the magic to steal.
Yeah, they steal magic.
I'm thinking of those, goat knights, I call them.
Oh, come on. Get back here.
Maybe they die easier if you down stab lock them.
You just gotta do what right there. Just keep stabbing.
I tried that. They can't really
It
bounce
was-
on them very well.
You can, but you have to be, like, very, accurate with it.
You know, I'm reading up on this Pokemon bag stuff, and I have questions, but I'll save them for after stream because, like, I might need some help with this. You know, Grandpa needs help googling. Because, well, anyway, I'm gonna do it later. But there's things about this that they're saying that confuse me.
That Jonas.
Oh, well, it's fine. We're almost done.
You know, I don't think I've ever heard of the Pokemon Company going after Romax. Even the more famous ones.
There was one that they went after. I don't know what made that one special.
Which one was that?
I think it was one of the online ones.
Okay, you just gotta kill that little guy there, Derek. There.
think I should do magic, even though it's technically less experience.
Well, you're going to get your level 2.
Yeah,
level
it's gonna
up.
be either way.
Doesn't matter.
How many slimes did you get so far?
Right?
11.
Oh, it's just like one of those,
One more to go.
Oh, okay. A scavenger hunt for slimes, okay.
Yep.
And I think you found all of the magic, judging from the bar.
Obviously need to squeeze in a tiny bit more.
Ah, there's a nostalgia flash.
Nostalgia seizure.
I
The
mean,
best kind.
I mean, if I had to, if there was one thing that would definitely make me go crazy, it's the sound of like a health bar filling up, just like a Mega Man, but the one they used in this one where you're getting experience. They sort of toned that one down in this game we're playing. And I'm saying, I am disappointed already. No.
Son, I am disappointed.
Can you check your heart pieces?
You know, I have to say something.
I have
funny,
one more
but
to
Mega Man 10, a lot of people will laugh because there was only one thing that Capcom did not put in and they were disappointed. The infamous Mega Man jumps through the door freezing frame.
Yeah, they did. Oh, I like that. I thought it was kind of idiosyncratic and charming.
Yeah. They wanted to see Mega Man open his belt as he jumps through the door again.
I'll never forget that. A talking chicken.
I don't think I know that Mega Man won.
Oh, when Mega Man jumps through a door to Dr. Wily's bosses, he's like opens his mouth up like he's happy or something. Or he's very excited.
Did that say this is considered a game over?
Yeah. For purposes of keeping your experience.
Oh, okay. Anywho,
Alrighty.
you've enjoyed this little Zelda 2 session that we have presented for you through the internet.
Another thing I missed about this game.
Please
is-
enjoy the product that we have created exclusively for your enjoyment.
Yeah, we hope
Please
you've
continue
enjoyed.
to support the product.
We hope you enjoyed the pouch couch, the pouch couch as much as we have. That's what it's called now. You can't. That's what it's called. It's copyrighted.
Hmm.
You have to say it or I'll sue you. Say it.
I didn't
Anyway.
read this right or anywhere in my contract.
Yeah, I wrote it in really small, illegible letters. Anyway, we are rating Rage, Mythics, and the Feral 4. They're playing Baldur's Gate 3.
Yeah.
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 Give them all some Roo Croo love. And I don't know, stuff.
Whatever.
See you next time.
And
Yeah.
things.
Yeah, thanks.
Good
Good
night,
night, everybody.
Have a good night.
Uh,
Night.